Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Eador Genesis New Horizons modded. In the last episode, we did more location battles. I do love me some location battles. They're a lot of fun. We got to beat up some spiders, got to beat up some dark elves, and our lowest level heroes got some experience points as well. These are going extremely well for us at this point. We're earning 147 gold per turn and 21 gems. This is phenomenal, considering that we are spending 172 gold and 4 gems on armies and guards so far. On turn 39, having to come up with that price and still making like this amount of payment each turn, and yet still make this much afterwards, that's incredible. Definitely assisted by our alliance with the halflings early on. We have yet to find out who we're fighting on the shard, and we have not seen the local lord either. This has probably helped because we have stuck in our provinces so far. We haven't really extended ourselves to tier 2 beyond, I think, the first video when we got the halflings as an ally. But in this episode, I intend to begin taking other tier 2 provinces. Speaking of location battles, they helped our army and our heroes gain much needed experience. Life is now level 10 and a ringleader, having completed the crystal quest as well. He has 3 points in marksmanship for the damage and increased range, 3 points in pathfinding so he and his army will be able to traverse all sorts of terrain without it slowing them down whatsoever, 1 point in looting for extra 20% loot, 2 points in reaction for initiative and the defenses it gives, 1 point in scouting. We'll definitely want a second point in this when we level up so that we can raise false alarm at the very least. And because Life went the path of the ringleader, we're now able to affect his army, and himself, I think, with these upgrades. Discipline 1 increases the hit points and resistance by 1 for every unit in his army so far. Speaking of units in his army, I guess we should probably start adding a quick summary about your named units in these armies as well, shouldn't we? So we have the Spearman Eador, who is level 9 now and has a stamina medal. Lost Fremen is rank 8 without any medals so far. Froscadur is level 3 as a swordsman. And I have now named our crosswoman, who is only level 2. It's a little low level for me to name him, but I did so. Grouchish. Welcome, guys. We'll hopefully do well with you guys in the future. Oh, and for the equipment that Life is currently using, we didn't find anything really phenomenal in the last episode for him. He is still using the Nomad Bow. Gavion is level 5, with 1 point in range tactics, maneuvering, defensive tactics, and discipline, and 2 points in leadership for the extra morale and experience points that gives, I think, his army and him as well, I think. I think the commanders benefit from these abilities as well, but I can't remember. I will check when we get into the next combat. I don't think I have anyone named here. Oh! But we should have someone named. Sif Jaspalier asked to be a duelist, and it will be some time, Sif Jaspalier, before we get another duelist in a different army. So we're probably going to just name this duelist after you. I can't fit your name here. Not the whole thing. So let's see. So let's call him Sijapalier. There you go. Sijapalier. All right. Nice. We haven't gotten any scholars yet. We have no cavalry units, but that will change soon. And we don't have any dwarves. Alexander, it might be a while, but by the way, before we actually ever get a dwarf, because we have to get an alliance with them, or have to see them as a merc. Speaking of which, what is our merc currently? A bandit. Nice, but we don't need him. At least not at the moment. Oh, and by the way, everyone, before I go on about... actually, let's look at Gavion's equipment really quick, I guess, before I go on a tangent. Not a whole lot of great equipment on him, but now he is using the flag of Intrepidity. I can't pronounce this. Intrepidity. For +5 morale to all of his army. Very, very powerful. And speaking, by the way, of plus morale... Sif Jaspalier pointed out something that I got wrong, and it's really important that I not get this wrong. The authority skill that he has. I thought that what this did was say units with negative morale in the hero's party receive an extra +10 morale. But that's not what this does. This affects units with negative karma in the hero's party. So this doesn't make Life into a priest. It makes him want to lead evil armies for the gigantic morale bonus this grants. This is, I honestly feel, broken. This is stupidly powerful and shouldn't exist. So, with your guys' permission, after this episode, I'm going to remove authority and leadership from the game. That is ridiculously strong. Assuming that stacks with other morale bonuses, you can do an incredible amount of damage to things if you go with an all-evil army. And unfortunately, I can't change the numbers of it, or I could have worked around it by lowering the amount of morale it give you by, like, lower it to, like, 2. And as it levels up, you get +1 more to make it a small bonus. But otherwise, I think it's way stupidly strong, and that needs to come out. Once again, with your guys' permission, I would like to remove leadership and... I'd like to remove leadership and authority. I probably can't do it on this... Actually, now I think about it, I can't do it on this shard, because it might break the game, because Life has it currently. But when we get back to the Astral, I will strip those 2 abilities from the game files, so that it can't load them. God, that's just ridiculously strong. I think they're beginning to throw the balance a bit out of whack on New Horizons recently. I think Alexander and I were talking on the comments for the last video about the summon spells too, and some of the new ones are just ridiculously strong. I think they need more time in the oven. I like that they're experimenting, but oh man, some of the stuff is really, really powerful these days. In case I'm babbling a bit, let's continue with let's wrap up the summary. Lastly, we have Urzanar, who I am indeed using some summon units with, and they are ridiculously strong. With 3 points in summoning, he is indeed a summoner, and we'll be aiming to make him a druid in the future. He has, well, as you can see, summoning 3, and that was the only skills he's got so far. His spell list consists of a summon Naiad, summon Imp, 2 Efforts, and a Gargoyle, so he can really take advantage of this summoning skill. And he's using a Ring of Regeneration. This is a nice ring which will counteract the fact that he loses hit points when he summons demons. Okay, so I think that about sums things up. Urzanar, I think, is stepping in here to fight some adventurers. Life is going over here to finish up his quest and kill the brigands, as well as claim the reedy swamps. And Gavian is doing a battle here of some sort, which I don't know what he is, but I'm pretty confident I want to do it. Before I end, we have not yet cast a ritual. So let's look around to see if there's another target that would be good for an enchanted coffer. I feel kind of bad about this, but we will cast it here. Oh, I can't. I'm sorry, it's on cooldown. Okay, well then I don't really need any other spells cast at this moment, so without any further ado, let's get started. No. Did I not build buildings? We built buildings. I did build something for my domain, but I'm not going to at this point. I want to hold on to a little bit of cash. The hero Life has entered the province of Reedy Swamps. Suddenly, your party's way is blocked by a gang of brigands operating in this area. 9 enemies. Gang leader, brigand, thief, renegade, and assassin. So, just by the names of the things that are here, there are 3 things that count as brigands. Gang leaders, brigands, and renegades. So that's the last 3 brigands we need to complete our quest. I don't really see us losing this battle. We have hills on our side, they're stuck in swamps on their side. This is pretty much perfect. There's no thugs here either, so the assassins will be the most dangerous thing on this battlefield. Let's go ahead and attack. Okay, so let's also stop looking at the battlefield before I just hit go. So with hills on my side, I want my units to start on the hills. If I fight from this area, we can probably move Froscadur onto this hill to block for our 2 range units. My spearmen can be down here and use these hills to throw spears, obviously, at the enemy. My healer can heal anyone who needs it on these lines. And as for you, Lost Fremen, we'll put you there to start. Oh wait, you're not Lost Fremen. Lost Fremen's down here. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. I like this positioning. The enemy's renegades one might be in this forest, but the other one will probably be up here, as far away from our hero as it can be. But we've arranged a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he's not going to keep his renegade hiding in these woods. He's going to have to move him out if he wants to assault us. But I should be my units will be out of the range of that renegade. He'll have to move up, and then we can kill him when he does so. Let's get started. Oh, this was a very easy battle. We only have 1 assassin to worry about as well. This renegade is not really a threat. He doesn't ignore it. He doesn't have any type of piercing shot. This one's the more dangerous one. 1 piercing shot. Since he's starting in the woods, I don't really want to shoot him yet until he gets out of those woods. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything that dangerous over here. And I don't really think we need to start with a spell of any kind either. This battle should end kind of quickly. So I guess we'll just shoot and kill this renegade to start. Yep, let's do that. Froscadur moves down. We'll move my spearman up a tad. Grouchish, let's have you begin weakening a thief. And this spearman moves down here and stays put. I'm not going to need the healer on this side. I doubt anyone will actually reach these spearmen. By the way, what's your points normally? It says 40. Maybe this isn't actually affecting you at all. Let's look really quick. Sorry about I'm checking one thing, everyone. You have 21 hit points. I'm trying to see if that the discipline skill he has, if I can see if that's affecting my hero's hit points and resistance. I don't see anything here that says it is, but I really do think it is. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So, you know what? We have a brigand down here that will reach you, Eador. Let's begin weakening him a bit. And I guess we can shoot him. I can't shoot him with my crossbowman. He's out of range. Let's weaken this brigand. Froscadur takes the hill. And who am I firing at? He's going to move 1 and probably throw a dagger at Froscadur and do no damage to him. He'll probably move here and attack Froscadur. He will move over here. He'll move 2 up. He'll move into the swamp. He'll move 2 up and attack Eador. He will move into these woods. I think we kill this brigand. And that will be good. Okay, I was wrong. They are, of course, attacking my weaker units. I think we can kill... Oh, we can't kill the assassin. That's right, we can kill the assassin, but not with just 1 arrow from life. Froscadur, I'm going to have you attack this thief and hopefully kill him. Did not happen. I didn't want him moving up and throwing a dagger at Grouchish. Okay. Let's heal you. Kill the thief. Move you back. We can kill... Oh, that was a misclick. Okay, but we didn't lose anybody, thank goodness. This is really annoying. They're doing a bit more damage than I thought they would do to me. Let's heal you, Adorkable. Which I lost Fremen. A bit beat up at the end of this. I thought we would do a lot better. I'm making probably a few misplays. I'm not really considering where the enemy might attack me. I'm moving my units up a bit haphazardly. That's a mistake. I shouldn't be doing that. 95 gold from the spoils is nice. In a flash of bright light in front of him, the hero lights sees a magic crystal through which astral energy flows. From somewhere deep inside comes a dispassionate, dull voice. The quest is fulfilled. Choose your reward. So, we do not need gems. We have almost 1,000 gems so far. We don't really need gold. We're earning 147 to turn. I'm going to like the experience this quest gives Life, and I guess we'll risk a magic item and hope it's something good. It almost is never anything good, but let's choose it. It's probably going to be some sort of, maybe like a temple or some ridiculous building structure, probably, for our provinces. Oh my god, it's actual arrows! What the heck, game? You made a liar out of me. The crystal flashes for an instant with an unbearably bright light and disappears. After the light goes out, a magic item lies in the crystal's place. Silver arrows? Silver arrows! Very nice. Not bad at all. Froscadur, you get a defense. Lost Fremen. Let's give you crippling shot. Our random spearman will get another point of resistance. Adorkable. 1 resistance, or do I give you 2 stamina? I think a resistance. It's very tempting to give you 2 stamina. This is not a upgrade that shows up very often, but you already have 15 stamina thanks to your medallion. So I think resistance will do better. Grouchish will give you a stamina. There Ursunar approaches an ancient crypt. It looks like a burial vault of some ancient ruler or great warrior. One is sure to find something valuable among the belongings of the deceased, and to encounter those guarding the peace of the dead as well. 4 enemies, elf, dwarf, halfling, lizardmen. We can absolutely win this battle. Ursunar as well as confident. But I don't like seeing the elf there to start. I hate that he had range of that guy. Alright. So we gotta kill the elf now. And we can't. Let's summon our Naiad. Because it can heal for an incredible amount of hit points. 11 hit points? Oh, I shouldn't have moved him here. He's going to be hit by the spearman now. Oh, or he won't be. That's fine too. Actually, he was. Oh, I should have used Spectral Blade on the elf. Why'd I summon the imp to start? Start putting. Oh, that's good, Elizabeth. If you want to take the spearman for our dwarf, instead of the dwarf, I'm fine with that, because he wouldn't take any damage from it, and you totally will. That's good. Let's move him away. This way, when he dies, he won't lower the morale of any unit. Or when we kill, apparently, that will also work. Can we take away the parry this guy has? He has no parry. He just is really resilient. Attacking him with our spearman is pointless. It won't do anything to him. I should have paid attention to that, and I did not do so. So I would like this spearman to get the kill on this halfling. Yep, to recover some of that morale. Good job, Urzanar. Spearman, how many points do you have? 19? We'll give you a ranged attack +1. The Gavians approach a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of the Old Citadel have noticed him and are preparing for battle. 4 enemies: knight, pikeman, crossbowman, swordsman. Can we kill a knight? Maybe. It'll be really close. We can try. But I have a hunch we might lose to the knight. Okay. 12. Alright, we're. Oh my god. 12 counterattack on him as well. No agility, though. So, Sif Jaspiller, we'll need you to take him out. He goes 1, 2 on his turn. And then we have to attack him with most of my units at that point. Let's put some defense on Yusuf Jaspiller. And we're not even going to move out. It's pointless for me to move up, because that will give him the ability to strike us. And I don't want to take 23 damage from him. Remember, he has charge 3, so this means every space he moves before he attacks a target increases his damage by 3 points. So it's going to be a really ugly battle here to try to defeat him. I don't want to fire on these guys, because they're in the woods right now with a ton of defense. So we're just going to stay put. Okay. So now's the really awkward moment where I have to move people up. We're probably going to lose the swordsman immediately. Triple Blade will do a little bit of damage. Alright, so let's strike him with Sif Jasplir to start. Good. That hurt him. Hurt him a little more. I think we have to cast Triple Blade on him. And I think that's all we can do. If I attack with my swordsman to do 5 damage to him, he's counterattacked for 12. I don't think he can parry it. So I think he's going to move 1, 2 though, Tim. And do 23... He's dead. If he doesn't die from the knight, this guy will move up and kill him. But I don't think it matters. He'll definitely die for sure. I'd rather the AI have to hit this guy twice to kill him. Yep. That's a shame. Oh, that was a misclick. I meant to actually attack. So now he's gonna go 1, 2 and kill this spearman now. I'm a little worried well, if my healer dies, we'll just hire another healer. Actually, she won't die. Come on. Good. That misclick is what did it to me, throwing that spear. I might have actually killed him. Stop shooting her! I need to rest him. And he's out of ammo? He's out of ammo. Okay. Alright, lost a level 3 swordsman. That's a shame, but we did win the battle. Good for us. Spearman, let's give you a hit point. Ooh, I think range defense. Stamina. Range defense or resistance for you, subject. Let's give you a resistance. Absolutely give you a healing metal, because I know my little herbalists don't have any. An assassin stiletto and a bone breaker. Nice! Decent weapons if I'm going to make have a warrior at some point. He will be able to dual wield, so that's pretty tempting, actually. Your informers report that Demian, the greatest evil sorcerer known, is in low spirits today. He is sending curses out in all directions, and one of them has hit the province of Hexvale. That's very appropriate. Some people are dead, and many are sick. Perform a dispel ritual. The magicians have performed a dispel ritual, and the magic disaster is gone. The people in the province are very grateful. Excellent. Okay. Oh, I thought we had 1,000 gems. We only have 500. That's still a good amount, but it's not as much as I thought we had. All right, Urzanar. Oh, right. Okay, so someone was pointing out... Who was it? It might have been Sif Jaspalier. Pointing out the ghosts to me. Yes, yep. So Sif Jaspalier pointed out, and so, you note that I've been avoiding location battles against the undead with ghosts in them. Ghosts have a large amount of physical resistance. I think it's like 30 or 40 or something like that. I think it might be like 20 to melee and 40 to range attacks. And they do decent damage, and they're floating creatures. And they have 3 movements, so they can get to you rather quickly. And generally, like your tier 1 units can do nothing to them. They'll just be one ghost is enough to slaughter like an entire light infantry guard. There's nothing they can do. Even the guard's guard will be slaughtered by a single ghost. And, well, I've been avoiding them whenever I see them. But if we have shocks, we can defeat ghosts. So the question here is how many ghosts are here at this old mansion? And what hit points do they have? I think it takes 2 or 3 shocks to kill a ghost. Same thing with Banshees. And if you have additional spell power, that might... It increases shocks damage slightly. We would have... If I want to fight the ghosts with Urzanar, I will have to go back home and grab shocks for him. But I don't have a lot of space for shocks here. Triple Blade and Summon Imp we can drop because we can get those back again. But we can't... There is no Summon Ifrit, Summon Naiad, a Spectral Blade, or a Create Gargle available to us at this moment via the spell schools we have unlocked. So we're just not going to fight those ghosts. We can probably do a few of these battles, actually, though. Probably can kill the orcs. Can probably kill the kobolds. Can probably kill the dwarven clan. Maybe, at least. What's over here? Might be able to take out Inquisitors with Urzanar's forces, too. So let's send Urzanar back home. Unless, can we make... Oh, we can make it here immediately. Sure. We'll head here. We'll fight these Inquisitors. Actually, can we beat the Inquisitors with Urzanar's forces? You're relying solely on the summons. So the first thing I do is I use Spectral Blade and kill their Inquisitor. Then I begin summon Ifrits and Demons. I don't know if we'll actually have what it... I don't know if we can kill 2 Smiting Hands before all of our summons are dead. Why don't you stick to fighting that group of orcs, Tim? Down here. Yeah, fight that group of orcs. Oh, but the first thing I should do is get the crystal quest. So let's... Well, you know, I'm gonna bring... Do I want to wait? So I need to bring Gavion back. He needs to fill this slot with the unit he lost. So since I am going back home to do that... Do I want to have him wait another round and go into the crystal? Or do I want to... I guess we should just summon the crystal to him and save us a turn. In a flash of bright light in front of him, the hero Gavion sees a magic crystal through which astral energy flows into this world. According to the ancient law of Eador, mortal heroes can receive special quests here. Choose a quest of low difficulty. A dull voice is heard from somewhere deep inside the crystal. New quest. Eliminate 8 kobold slaves. Return after the quest is fulfilled. I'll be back soon. You need to destroy these creatures. Kobold slaves also accepted kobolds. That's very important to know, because that means that we want to fight the kobolds, which were... Where were they? Here. Oh, did I not move you? Oh, no. Okay, I haven't hit end turn yet. Okay. Urznar goes here and fights the orcs. Gavion goes back home, picks up a new unit, goes here and fights the kobolds. And speaking of new units... I'm going to want to build tier 2 buildings soon. Let's build ourselves a fort. And next turn, we could even build the jousting arena to give us access to horsemen. And I guess we should... Well... I kind of want another crosswoman in Gavion's army. Yeah, we probably won't be giving him that right away. Lythe, what are we doing with you? So first off, we conquered Reedy Swamps. Let's actually build a pub. Actually, how big is new land? All right, we start with a granary then to increase population growth. And what's the percentage explored? 11? Someone else can come here and get that done. What's around here? A free settlement. If I'm going to attack the free settlement, I will want to do so from the hills, not from the swamps. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop by the Alcriel, and we're going to see if we can get them to join us. Not as an ally, but to see if their province will still come under our rule. This is something you have the option of doing with, like, the halflings, but we might have needed diplomacy to do it, and we have no diplomacy. We'll still stop by and ask. It can't hurt to do so, and I want to be at this province anyway to attack this free settlement. So that's going to be the plan. The hero Lythe crosses the border of the province of Golden Fields. Soon on the ground, winged shadows flashed, and in the skies above circled a flock of Alkari guards. Let's negotiate with them. The commander of the winged guard stares unblinkingly in the eyes of your hero. His voice seems to sound right in your head, loud and clear. We know who and what sent you here. Your lord leads his servants in the wrong battle. Leave our lands and skies. I don't want any quarrel. I'll be on my way. Alright, so we already have halflings. They will not join us, and we cannot, we don't have diplomacy, so we can't get them, we can't get this province under our control without fighting. Okay, good to know. Life, let's try to take this province. Gavion, I said I wanted another swordsman. Oh, we actually still have all of these units too. But, I'm sorry, swordsman, a crosswoman, but I think I do want another crosswoman again. Let's take one. And can you kill any of this stuff? I don't think he can. Not easily at all. You have to kill kobolds. Down here you go. We also should build another building. Let's build a pub. We need a ritual cast here. The lizardmen are still angry. Where's my pacification? Urzanar, you'll fight these orcs. Assuming there's no border sentinel here, we can probably win this fight. If there is a border sentinel, then we're looking at something like 12 other units, and this might be too tough for Life until he gains 1 or 2 more levels. Let's see how difficult this will be. The hero Life has entered the province of Celery Valley. A band of local militia is advancing in his direction. 11 enemies. There is no border sentinel, so I think we can win. Let's attack. We have a very nice looking setup here. The mountains and lakes provide only one area for them to actually attack us through. So we want Froscadur sitting there. Actually, do I even care about this? I guess we do. So we'll leave Froscadur there. But my plan will be, if they get a unit here, I'll sleep it. And that gives us a wall. The enemies won't be able to reach me from this direction for some time. That will be the plan. In the meantime, we just pick off their most troubling units. Let's start. The bowmen and the improved light infantry are the 2 units I'm worried about. We didn't kill him with a single hit. Interesting. He will be annoying, but we can still deal with him. Froscadur. I'm gonna leave you there. Okay. Now, this guy is a big threat, as are most of the light infantry, because he can go 1, he can use his force march, go 1, 2, throw a spear right into Grouchish, and Grouchish can be picked off on this turn. So I gotta be careful this turn with how I'm going to be dealing with this guy in particular. I don't think I can kill him this turn either. But actually, let's try. Actually, we can kill him this turn. Okay. We've got to be worried about Grouchish now dying. Darn it. I just can't kill him. What the heck? 5 melee defense on this guy. Ooh, Tim! Ugh. This is getting a lot more tricky than I thought it was going to be. Froscadur, can I put you here safely? I think we can. To stop the annoying slings, which are doing more damage than I'd like to my units. Can you kill? Yes, you can. No one dies on my side of the battlefield today. We did it. Very close, but we did it without taking any losses. I'm going to sleep him. Actually, I'm going to wait till he begins advancing. We'll sleep him. Because I want to recover all my stamina. And I want to get some more healing done. That means trying to get ammo. We didn't want to be attacked by all the spearmen. Just one would kill them, so that's fine. A tough battle, actually, but we did win. $162 for the fight. +1 command. Let's grab... I like all of these. We'll grab offensive tactics. +1 attack. Little healer. We'll give you a stamina. We'll give you another +1 healing medal. The hero Urzanar approaches a fairly strong, relatively new and well-protected tower. The inhabitants of the tower have noticed him. I'm preparing for battle. 4 enemies. I'm hoping there's 2 orcs here. As opposed to 2 bugbears. But I think we can win in either case. 2 bugbears. Alright, so let's summon a gargoyle. To start. We'll now summon a demon. We almost have 1 bugbear killed. Good job, guys. Whoa. I want you guys to move up at me. Come on, you can do it. Now, let's just kill her. Like the summon spells need to cost more mana to actually cast them. They're a bit too, again, they're a bit too strong, I feel now. Good job, guys. +1 command. I don't want to make Urzanar a necromancer, so I'm not going to take any undead summoning. Let's grant him a magic power +1, spell power +1. He's also getting a point of command, so he needs to go back home. We'll give you, I think, let's give you an attack. Forced march. Leather belt +2 stem. I think we already got one on you, Urzanar. Let's double check that really quick. We do. This is an extra belt. You also don't need those sandals. This is also garbage. Those plate gauntlets. You gotta come home and pick up another unit. Lithe, your arrows are heavily damaged. Ooh, they are really heavily damaged. Let's swap those out for something different. You are down a unit, so you need to come home as well and pick up now something for this slot. Speaking of which, I guess we'll build the jousting arena now. And here, we'll build a pub. And then Gavion. Your army's not really the best suited to fight kobolds. Let's see how many of them there are here. If there's like 8, that might be a little too strong for us. Actually, on that note, Tim, is there something else he can kill here? There isn't, right? Might be able to kill the Acril. I'm sorry. I always do a bad job describing what's going through my head. We can kill these Acril if there's 5 there, but I'd like to do it without taking losses. And I don't know if I can kill like 3 or 4 Icari and 1 Luminary without losses. It would be very tough. We might be able to, though. It would be very tough to do it without losses, though. But the same thing holds true for all of these units. Maybe we don't kill the kobolds yet. I want another point of experience with Gavion. Let's go ahead and just search here. While exploring the province of Elder Hills, the hero Gavion found a lookout tower. Here, Gavion approaches a fairly strong, relatively new and well-protected tower. The inhabitants of the tower have noticed him and preparing for battle. 4 enemies, Brigand, Thief, and Renegade. This is perfect for you, Gavion. Your army should slaughter these guys. Let's get you up here, Seth Jaspalier. Still can't reach us. Sif, I'm going to move you up just a tad. You'll be fired at, but you should be able to dodge those arrows. Do a good job dodging those arrows, that is. Good job, guys. Let's kill this guy next. I like the AI trying to skirt around this crosswoman by hugging the very bottom of the battlefield. Very good. Very easy battle, but I wasn't expecting it to be anything but very easy. Do I give you a fortune? Oh, yes, we give you a mastership medal. Morale for you. Garbage. 63 bucks and 1 gem, but then again, this was such an easy battle. I shouldn't expect anything from that fight. Keepers in the Valley of Celery Valley have created a fabric with amazing magical properties. What should be done with the material? Let's make clothes out of it. We get a random mid-tier piece of cloth armor of some sort. So let's do this. The fabric is handed over to the best tailors. After long, hard work, they deliver their creation to the treasury. What is this? Cloak of Whirlwinds, +2 range defense, +2 stamina. Excellent, reward the tailors. Holy crap. That's phenomenal. Let's give that to you, Life. Now that we're back home, by the way, we'll pick up another cloth bracer for you, I suppose. We don't need the hammer or the kris here. Urzanar, repair your... Why'd I do that? Your equipment wasn't even damaged. Oh, you're not even using anything in your hands. Let's give you a traveling staff. Okay, let's see. The rest of your gear is acceptable, Urzanar. You're here for another unit. Let's put one of these units in your army, since we have a few hanging around. We'll put a slinger in your force, and then you will head back out. Gavion, I still need you to gain a level. And Life, what are we doing with you? You need a unit. Let's give you a horseman. We don't need air shield. And now what are we doing with you? I saw spiders here, so let's kill those giant spiders with Life. And after that, we can come down here and maybe... These are tier 3 lands. We'll kill the spiders and then take out one of these 2 provinces. Oh, that needs to be searched, Urzanar. Let's move you over there. Let's be quick about it as well. Put a mill there. Put some guards nearby as well. Put some adventurers there, I guess. We haven't built anything inside our domain, but I mean, I do want lots of these buildings, but I'd like to hold on to a little bit of cash as well, so... Oh, I keep forgetting to build practice halls. That money spent is more experience points for my starting units, so I generally try to finish this up once I reach tier 2. We'll wait on that for the future, though. I'd rather have the cash. We've already hired units, so... a horseman that could have benefited from that. It's too late, so we'll delay its construction. While exploring the province of Elder Hills, the hero Gavion found some catacombs. Examine it. The hero Gavion has reached an entrance to some ancient catacombs. Going further, he discovers riddles, treasures, powerful artifacts, traps, plagues, poisons. This looks and feels like ratmen. As if on cue, he hears the echo of squeaks and squeals. It sounds like they're eager to defend their home. 4 enemies, Plague Warrior and Plague Shooter. There's going to be 3 Plague Warriors and 1 Plague Shooter. This battle is actually a lot tougher than it looks, because they're going to be summoning lots of rats. I think we can still win, though. But it will be tricky. Let's fight. It will help that we've got 2 herbalists with us. I don't really like this setup very much. Oh, holy crap! They're racing up. They're down here. Okay, this is kind of acceptable then. My plan will be to move up this spearman to here, move this healer down, and then we've got a decent defensive line guarding our south, with the crossbowmen picking off any rats that will come up this way. Our spearmen throwing spears to kill another rat as it approaches, and Sif and Gavion can hopefully handle anything that gets too close on the south side. This should kill a rat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Can't reach me this turn. That's good. Okay. They are out of... They have 1 ammo left, but it takes 2 to summon a rat. So this is all the rats we currently have to worry about. I'm pretty sure Sif can just move up and kill this rat. Instantly. We can throw some spears. Or a spear and shoot. Throw another spear and shoot. This guy's going to move up and attack him. He's going to hit this guy with a plague bomb. But he'll survive. No! Going after one of our herbalists. That's interesting. I'm glad that you did that. So I'm going to give you magic armor, Sif, and you'll... I don't really want you tanking all of this. But you are best suited to do so. Two attacks. 1, 2 attacks. Ooh, concoction. Okay. Pull you back. Heal. I need to kill one of these, preferably both of them, if I can this turn. Good. Good. And now you have no diseases left on you. And we should be good. I think he's going to move 1, 2, and attack the spearman, and he'll throw a plague bomb on him, too. No! Still going after my little healers for some reason. That's a big mistake. Their resistance is so high they're immune to your diseases. Well, that went really well. Good job, guys. +1 command. I guess range tactics, too, for +1 ammo. It doesn't affect our spearmen at all, but it will affect our crossbowmen. I think it might affect our herbalists as well. And we'll give you a ranged attack damage. Give you a stamina medal as well. You don't have a precise shot medal. Give that to you. +1 healing. Healing medal. Another one. Sif. Let's give you a counterattack. +2 gem income. Crystalline ring. Nice. 253 bucks and 19 gems. There's not enough space for new dwellers. I'll think about it. Alright. Not bad, Gavion. You have 2 more command slots. Let's bring you home now to fill those out. Urzanar, you're here to explore and let this province grow a bit. We'll put some guards there as well. And while we're here, we'll upgrade the pub to a tavern. Life is killing some giant spiders. And that's it. Let's go ahead and think about what I want in my army. So we've got the horsemen. I generally, at this point, want a siege workshop. But we don't have wood. So it's going to be really expensive to build the ballista. Everything requires wood. Well, then we need to find some redwood. That means we have to get out and explore before I make up my mind what other tier 2 buildings I'm making. How about the halflings? Also require wood for the halfling suburb. But you know, it's not a bad building. It will give us access to bakeries. Let's go ahead and build this after all. Oh, no. No. Let's build the practice halls, Tim. There you go, more experience points. Okay, now we end our turn. Theor Urzanar has returned from his trip. He did not find anything unusual, but he managed to explore 5% of the land in the province of Reedy Swamps. The hero Lyth has approached the deserted ruins of a city of the ancients. Often an ancient artifact or some treasures hidden by the current occupants can be found in such places. Scouting has revealed that the ancient ruins are not as deserted as they may have appeared at first sight. 3 enemies, let's attack. Okay, stop, Tim. You're just putting people where you think they belong without explaining to the viewers at home what you're doing. Okay, so I want Lyth being protected. So he's going to be on this hills in order to take advantage of the fact there's a mountain here. There's only 3 spiders, so this should not go poorly for us. But I am a little nervous, as always when I fight spiders. I want Grouchish on a hill. So he's going to stay there. You know, since I don't know where the spiders are going to go, we'll put you in the center, Froscadur, so we can swing you up or down, north or south, to block spiders when they approach. Our new horseman. We'll name him in a bit. After you've Vipera. But we're going to leave him here at the moment. And this is, I think this is acceptable. I don't really know where spiders are going to go. They'll have increased range, the giant spiders, because of the hills, but the hills also slow them down. They'll probably be up here, so this way they have the fastest path to reach my lines. And they are. Okay. So, we could sleep one of them right away, but I think we're going to slow one of them instead. To start. Let's look. This one's level 4. That one's level 2. So my plan will be to slow, one of these 2. We'll sleep the Bird Eater, and we might have enough range damage to kill whichever giant spider advances soon. So let's slow this one. Let's slow advances soon. Whichever one advances up the most, we might be able to kill it with spears and our crossbowmen. So, Froscadur, you're probably not going to be doing much this battle, if everything goes the way I'm hoping it goes. So we could move you up here. Let's do this. Okay. This one is being slowed. That's the one I want to keep alive. Keep alive? I want this one to remain awake. I'm going to sleep the Bird Eater. We're gonna take a big hit here, but I think we can take a big hit here. Let's move up and see if we can throw enough spears to kill this spider. Okay, I'm happy with this. Good. Now, Froscadur can also contribute to this battle. Let's weaken it a little more. And Frock, you won't kill it. Oh, but he can. Oh, well, I thought he could. Still asleep for 2 turns. Let's begin pulling back my other spearmen. Frock, you can stay in the swamp. You can have all you guys rest. Try to grab some ammo. Okay, so let's move you out of the way and heal him. I would like to get the kill on Grouchish so that he recovers some stamina. It means I don't want to accidentally kill this before that happens. So let's weaken it with a shot. 10 damage. You do 8. I need to hit it again. Adorkable, let's have you do so. Now we'll kill it. Good job, guys. Ooh, nice. We get a spider's egg as well from that battle. Lost Fremen. We need to give you a stamina. Our horsemen. 2 hit points or a counterattack? Let's give you a counterattack. +1 morale, silver ring. 239 bucks and 18 gems. Okay, generally this is fairly early, and I don't like naming my heroes only level 2, but Vipera Burr, welcome. And now I want to attack one of these 2 places. Oh, it's going to be tough to take out the lizardmen. I think we start with the Prince's Lands and see how difficult that battle will be. Gavion, you've earned spots for 2 units. And we can make them both horsemen, so let's do that. And I don't think I'm going to need these units. Well, at the very least, I don't need a spearman any longer. When we hire a spearman, he'll be at least level 3. So a level 2 spearman doesn't do us any good. I think our halflings will be level 3 too, so we don't need this guy either. Alright, Gavion, those are your people. Let's go ahead and just vendor the simple chainmail. That was dumb. I should have kept that. Because if I do hire a warrior, I would have wanted that. Let's go ahead and put Bonebreaker here. We won't need the hammer. And both of these are nice offhand weapons. Where it will be some time before we have the 4th hero. And on that note, I'm going to spend even more money buying a few odds and ends. That was dumb. Why didn't I buy the leather hat? Okay, Gavion. Now your army's quite substantially stronger with 2 horsemen in it now. Let's move you up here. Urznar, you are exploring. Let's go ahead and build a... This is a large village. Doesn't really need a granary. Let's build a tavern here. Lyth is attacking. Urznar, you were exploring. Gavion, you can probably defeat this knightly order. Probably can fight the Dark Elves. Can probably kill the Thicket Guards, depending on what they are. Might even be able to kill the Monsterologists. So we'll send you there. Yep, to those forests. We didn't build anything at home. I need the Trappers Guild, right? If I want eggs, how do I get that? I've forgotten. Can I... Do I have them right now? I don't think I... No, I have nothing in this quarter. It's so expensive without trees. The Pathfinders gives us... Okay, yeah, this is what I need. So I need the Swamp Trappers Guild. That's quite some time away and very expensive because we don't have any wood. This is really annoying. I think we just hold on to the cash at the moment. Actually, there's no reason for that, Tim. We might as well spend it. There's plenty of reasons for it, because this way I have money in order to handle the Lycan event if it happens, or stuff of that sort. I don't need the Forcer's Guild quite yet. If you go back up to 1,000 gold, Tim, then you can begin splurging a little bit more in other buildings. Just end your turn at the moment. Actually, we shouldn't do that, Tim. You don't. You have an enchanted coffer spell you can cast someplace. Or can I? What do I have? I'm not going to cast it again. Let's just end the turn. The hero Lythe has entered the province of Quiet Plains. A local prince who considers this land to be his ancestral domain is sending his retinue in the hero's direction. 7 enemies. Bowman, swordsman, pikeman, crossbowman, guardsman, horseman, sniper. That is exactly 7 enemies, so we know exactly what's here. Let's kill them. Horseman and sniper are by far the most dangerous things here on this battlefield. And I think I'm content. Let's do this. Okay. So. Ooh. This guy's got the double shot. Forced march. Forced march. 1, 2, 3. Can't reach us this turn. We can wait a turn to deal with him. Oh, well, that was a misclick. All right, you go over here. I think we start by killing this bowman. Oh. And then we begin weakening the swordsman. And that's good. They can't reach me this turn. Well, that's interesting. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he can reach our lines this turn. So if I want to do something about the swords of that horseman, I need to do it now. So we could sleep him. So we don't have to worry about him for 4 turns. We could instead reposition a bit and let him get a little closer. 1, 2, 3. And he wouldn't be able to reach us if I move up here. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we kill the sniper this round? No. I really don't like that, but that would kill him. Okay. We also have this horseman now to deal with. No force march has force march. He'll probably move up here and attack Grouchish. But Grouchish has 4 defense, so he'll be okay taking a single hit of that sort. Let's kill their sniper to start. You move up, we move you down. And then, Lotaeri, we can throw a spear with you. Let's see if we can maybe kill this horseman. 9 counterattack. 7 counterattack. Couldn't kill him. Okay, not bad. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that and severely weaken him. We can heal our nameless spearmen. Horseman can now kill that crossbowman. Grouchus, we have to begin moving you away. I think combined, we can kill, or we can't kill, the swordsman. We can almost kill him. Let's sleep the guardsman to take him out of the battle for a bit. And then the rest of us can reposition in preparation to deal with that guy. He's waking up this round. Let's slow him. We don't want to fight him up on the hill. Okay, and it's over. I'm pretty sure this charge will kill him. Good job, Vipera. Oh, speaking of which... Oh, right. Yep, we did name you. 162 bucks is very nice. Unnamed Spearman. Counterattack for you. Force March for you, Dorkable. Gotcha's Force March for you. I think a ranged defense for Vipera? While exploring the province of Reedy Swamps, the hero Urzanar found a bandit's hideout. Let's examine it. Ooh, the hero Urzanar locates a secret lair of bandits, an outpost of sorts. It seems that there's a horde of treasures guarded. 13 enemies. There's no way we can win this battle. Gang leader and a brigand. Lythe can kill this, but not Urzanar. Alright, took another tier 2 province. Let's go ahead and begin upgrading it. Put a mill there. Put some light infantry guard there. I think Life can probably kill those brigands. Far away, though. 2 turns to get there. What's at this location? We can kill demons. Let's kill some demons. If we're going to fight demons, though, we should be using our silver arrows for that. Gavion, you are here to kill some more knights. At home, we'll build the Foresters Guild, since we do have 700 something bucks. $134 and 23 gems a turn. And a turn. Here Urzanar returned from his trip. He didn't find anything unusual, but he managed to explore 5% of the land in the province of Reedy Swamps. Hero Galvian has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of the Citadel notice him, are preparing for battle. 5 enemies. It's basically the battle we fought before with the knight, only there's a healer this time. Gavion says the enemies aren't worth the trouble. I completely disagree, Gavion. These enemies are worth the trouble. Let's attack. We're a little stronger now, but they are also a little stronger now. We probably actually want to charge through the plains area here if we can, since it's a bit open. Okay. Move up my horseman. He's going to be really annoying down there. I think, as before, we're going to have to use you to kill him, Sif. He'll only move here next turn. He might move on the hill. That'll be really annoying if he does that, because we're going to have to fall back if he does that. But let's move up to threaten him. It won't matter who I shoot here, because the healer will just go move up and heal him. So, on that note, we'll just fire on this guy to put a little bit of damage on him. Okay, that was annoying. He moved onto the hill. So now we need to move there.
Oh.
So far, so good. Oh God, Tim! You didn't notice that he had that range. 1, 2, 3. He's got range to all of these people now. And you can't reach him, so you lost this guy, and there's nothing you can do to save him now. Yep, saw that coming. All because you badly misplayed this, Tim. You're about to lose several of your units now to this knight, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yep, nothing you can do about it. But well done, Tim. Badly misplayed. One, 2, 3. Can't reach us. Level 8 Spearman, Tim. Die because you're dumb. 120 gold. I'm not going to reset. That's going to have to be the way it is. Let's give you some morale. This horseman can gain some hit points. Range defense. Ooh, riveted gloves and a swindler's jacket. Nice. 292 bucks and 20 gems. The hero lights his approach to the deserted ruins of a city of the ancients. Often, an ancient artifact or some treasures can be found amongst the ruins. Scouting has revealed that they're also not deserted as they may have appeared at first sight. 9 enemies. Imp, Spawn, Fiend, Hellhound, Succubus. Let's scout this. 2 imps, 2 spawns, 2 fiends, 2 hellhounds, 1 succubus. We're fighting on the hills, I think. I think we can win this battle. I think we can win. Oh, no, we're fighting in plains. Uh-oh. This might have been a mistake. Oh, no. All right. Let's start. They can't reach me on the first turn. Demons will have good resistance, so sleeping them generally isn't going to work. I kind of need to kill the succubi first. Then it's going to need to be the hellhounds next. We move up just an inch. This way we're not in range of any of them this turn. Okay. So here they all are. And they can reach all of my lines. So we'll be losing units here. If I move Froscadur up anywhere, he will be singled out and slaughtered. Let's move our healer down and heal Froscadur. Yeah, Froscadur. Now, let's think about this. I think we just keep you here, Froscadur. We try to kill this Hellhound if it's possible this round. These have their range attacks still. God, so annoying. I can kill an imp with Vipera. I'm going to have to kill a Hellhound this turn somehow if I don't want to lose 2 or more units. Oh, let me think. How can I do this? What's your range defense? 4? Adorkable could move up through a spear to do like 1 or 2 damage to him, and then we kill it with our with Grouchish. Viper charges this one and kills that imp as well. You'd have Grouchish would have to take a hit from a Hellhound. He can. Or Dorkable will have to take a hit from a Fiend and a Hellhound. And he might be able to do that. We'd have to kill this one as well, so I would shoot it. 7 range defense is really annoying though, Tim. But we could shoot it first to weaken it, and then Froscadur moves up here and kills it. Our nameless guy can probably take these 2 hits and live, if we're lucky. Okay, my mind's made up. We're gonna give this a try. So, let's move you up, throw a spear, shoot it, and hopefully kill it. Charge. Do I keep you on the hill, Lythe? 41 hit points. I think I do. It might be tempting. Maybe this Hellhound moves up and attacks him instead of Grouchish. That was a fantastic hit. You know, I'm tempted now to move Grouchish just straight up. I still need to kill this, and we gotta do it with Froscadur. Moves up, attacks it while not being on the hill. No, because then he gets hit by this Hellhound, by this demon, as well. Like, so what will happen if I leave him here? This Hellhound moves 1 and attacks him. This guy stays here and attacks him, and then this moves up and attacks him too, and he's dead. If I give him the hill, the same thing could happen. I don't think it will. Let's do it. I only want 2 attacks to come at me, if possible. So let's go with this and end our turn. Okay. I think life falls back a spot. I can get this spearman away by moving him 1, 2. An enemy won't be able to touch him. And Froscadur can move down here to fill that hole. But then we're looking at these 3 attackers this turn on this side. Adorkable cannot deal with... We have... There's enough in both these areas that we'll lose a unit at least during this battle. Unless I'm very careful right now with how I do this. Viper, you do 13 damage and you have charge 2. So this will be 8 additional damage for 20 damage. It won't kill him. It won't kill him. It would kill one of the spawns, but I do still think we have to attack this guy. He's more dangerous than the spawn. Actually, this guy's also berserking. I think we do have to attack this guy and try to kill him. I have a single web spell also. That might be useful. On, say, this guy to stop him from doing anything to us for a turn. Can you take another hit? You can. If Grouchus shoots him, we can probably kill him with the charge. I'm gonna do it. We then pull back like this and heal here. Throw the spear. We might kill it. We then web that guy to incapacitate him. And Adorkable moves down, but doesn't attack. And that's good. Okay. Grouchus needs to be moved away this turn. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can do this. Let's pull you over here, Grouchus. You move here. And we charge the Hellhound. You two can finish up this spawn. And we'll slow him to make sure our cavalrymen won't take a big hit here. Okay, he's still slowed, so we can get people. We can. Let's think. What am I doing? He's in the woods. He's going to be out of the woods. Obviously, be out of the woods. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fire him in there. I want to wait till he gets out. Let's haste. Actually, let's move first. Let's move 1 and haste. Grouchus. Move him away and heal him. Next turn, he's not slowed. 1, 2. Oh, but we'll win. We have one. So let's shoot him a bit to soften him up again, and then we charge. I, Tim, your most humble of Eador Genesis New Horizons YouTubers, do hereby announce that I am amazing! I probably made all sorts of other mistakes in that battle, didn't I? But we didn't lose anybody. We didn't lose anybody. That was, I think, really well done. Look at that. Look at that. Spoils, too. My goodness. $400. Very nice. Lights picks up +1 more command. And I want Raise False Alarm, so we're grabbing Scouting, too. Shield Bash for you, Froscadur. Ooh, our unnamed Spearman is getting all the medals. +2 defense, we'll give it to you. Skillful Healer. Monument of Nature. Heavy Crossbow. Garbage. Rewards. But the gold was nice. We have enough maybe for our last hero? No. Oh, 4,500. No, we have nowhere near as much for our 4th hero. Okay. And we're playing for like an hour and 20 minutes, everyone, so I think we probably should stop here, even though we've played... Oh, you know what? We've almost played for 10 turns. That's pretty good. Yeah, why don't we stop here? and we'll plan out what we're doing next turn. So Lyth has 2 more open slots. We need to send him back to pick up more units. We will build a something somewhere. let's oh, by the way, the nature monument. Let's read it. Let's read about it. First off, you can only place it in a forest, to my recollection. 5 gold per turn, 5 gems per turn. +1 population mood. Increases the mobility of a hero staying in this province by 1. Allows a hero located in this province to use the Forest Corridor ritual. Teleport instantly to castle. Can only be built in a forest. It's not bad. It's not bad. But, well, I'm not putting it right next to my domain. I will want it someplace else where there's more forests. So Life's going to go home and grab 2 more units. Probably another horseman. Oh, probably 2 more horsemen. Gavion needs more units. He's going home. You know what we could do as well? We could move Sif Jaspeler into Light's army. This way we have all the named people in one force. Probably do that. I probably will do that. Urzanar, you're still exploring here. I'd like this to be up to 33% before we move him out of that location. And Gavion, you're heading back home. We built a structure already. We did not build a structure already. We should upgrade then pubs to taverns. At home, it could be useful to build a jewelry store. I will want the Temple of Chaos for the Chaos Spawn spell, which I believe gives us a Fiend or a Hellhound in our army. Although now that I know that Authority doesn't work the way I thought it did, it's no longer as attractive for Lyth to use it. It would counteract the negative morale this unit would have in this army, but the rest of his army would have a morale penalty. Might still be worth doing it. These would have the negative morale penalty associated with them, in particular, but maybe it'll be okay. We'll think about it. I'll probably do it anyway, just to see how bad of a penalty it is. But realistically, these units would now be more useful for actually Urzanar to have in his army. But that means to even cast this using Urzanar as the source. If I want to use Urzanar as a source to get his plus summoning, then we need him to have a tier 2 unit unlock, which will happen, I think, when he gets another point of command. Let's build the Stonemasons Guild while we're here, I guess. Am I sure about that, Tim? You don't really need outposts yet. You could unlock the Halflings, in which case you'll get access to the fair, which would be really useful for more income for the auction spell. Yeah, build the Halflings. Build the Halfling suburb. You'll now need the Halfling post, and then you can build the fair, I think. Oh, no, we need a market for the fair. Okay, so that's going to be one of these buildings then. The final one of them. It'll probably be the jewelry store that we take. Okay, well, I think that does it for us. We have any rituals that we want to cast before we end this? I mean, we do have Enchanted Coffer. Oh, I don't feel like we really need to cast it. We're getting close to auction, and I would prefer to use that into Enchanted Coffer. I think actually Enchanted Coffer might lower our karma. Does it? Let me check Eador Peter really quick. Actually, I can do that off screen. I'm babbling a lot. All right, so let's stop here. We had a good 8 rounds. We took 1, 2, 3 tier 2 provinces during this episode. Very good. Next episode, we'll probably attempt to take the Lizardman Swamps. God, I really don't want to fight the centaurs, but I don't know how we go. I don't know how we get through this without fighting them. Maybe the Holy Lands will join our cause for free. We can check that out as well. It's a tier 3 no lands. That's going to be tough too, Tim. All these battles will be tricky. But I think we can at least take the Lisbon lands. That's another tier 2 province. I think we can do it with Lyth's army too. Alright, well, we'll see what happens next episode. So thank you guys for watching. And now I'm off to read comments that I got on that last episode. That was a weird way I just ended that episode. But instinctively, I always say thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, because that's how I tend to end my videos, and I really mean it. I look forward to you guys watching the next one. I'm still not used to actually ending the video reading comments, though. So it's like I say goodbye, and then I immediately want to correct myself and say, "Oh crap, right? But we've got comments to read." So I should be saying something like, "Okay, that's all for the gameplay, and now we'll spend some time reading comments. And if you guys stick around for them, great. If not, then I'll see you in the next episode." I should be saying something like that. And I'm not. As usual, Tim doesn't make any sense when he speaks. Let's go ahead and read some things that people said that make sense, which is all of your comments. So Sif Jaspalier says, "I have a question about authority. It says it affects units with negative karma. Does that mean it only affects evil units?" Yes, I think so, Sif Jaspalier. I had read it incorrectly. I thought it had said it affects units with negative morale, thinking that the way it works is it counteracts this way it allows you to mix and match units like a priest would do. But no, it does say negative karma. And the image on it is that of a executioner with an eagle behind it. I actually thought this was like a good-aligned creature, like I don't know, like a phoenix or something. I don't know if a phoenix is actually a good-aligned creature. An evil creature, showing that they could get along with each other. But no, that's not what this means. So it's showing an executioner, and it shows that evil units like this are receiving plus 10 morale. So I read that wrong. Thank you for pointing out, by the way. I never noticed that. Now that I've seen it, as I've mentioned in the beginning, early parts of this video, I'm gonna want to remove that. That's just way too freaking strong. 10 morale for negative karma units if I have an all evil army. Well, first off, it wouldn't be plus 10. It would be more like plus 7, and it's only plus 10 at the moment because we reached level 10. I think once we hit level 20, that'll probably go up to plus 15 morale, would be my guess to how it will work. But that's really strong. It should be half of that, or less than half of that. Again, I really feel that they should be just plus 2 or plus 3 morale, and then goes up plus 1 more. Like, these should be little passives, not a massive passive like that. That's just too much attack and counterattack, in my opinion. But I can't tweak the numbers, because I don't have access to what authority does. I only have access to who has authority. So I think they coded it, and it's in one of the DAT files, but I can't adjust the .dat files. I can take pictures out of them, but I can't adjust any numbers in them. Right, and then Sif Jaspalier says, I noticed you didn't kill the ghost. I know ghosts sound scary because they're immune to low-tier units physically, but they have low hopes and can be killed with 2 shocks, if I recall correctly. An alternative ghost-busting method is to give your... you must have meant low hit points. Yes, yep. I like low hopes, though, as well. They do have low hopes of surviving if you bring shocks with you. An alternative ghost-busting method is to give your warrior a silver axe, silver dagger combo. Ghosts are considered a hard encounter and give decent rewards if you're prepared. They are easy. Yeah, I remember fighting like groups of 2 or 3 of them with a single hero before, with shocks or an AoE spell or banish. Banish, I think, was the AoE spell, or tier 2 life spells that can stun a target before it reaches you, and then you alternate between ghosts. Normally, if I see like a single Banshee, I go after it as well, because I think 2 or 3 shocks will kill the Banshee as well. And as long as you scatter your units, its Shriek won't kill anything. So yeah, I agree. Yes, they are weak. I forgot how weak they were. I thought it was like 3 shocks to kill a ghost, and I'm not sure if there's like 2 or 3 ghosts there. That will be a difficult battle for me to win without losses. In fact, I don't think I'll be able to. But otherwise, yes, I do agree. They're not as scary as I make them sound. And if I see a ghost in a province, I probably should consider attacking it and just putting 2 or 3 shocks on my hero and focusing on the ghost first. I also am a little worried, well, actually, if it's just a ghost encounter, Tim, all they'll be as ghosts. You don't have to worry about ghouls or anything else like that in the battle either. Yeah, so I agree, Suggestpler, and everyone else should take note that, yes, they aren't that scary. They're very scary, but if you have shocks or some way to deal with the fact that they are evil, undead, they won't be too difficult. And then Suggestpler says, finally can I be a duelist? Absolutely, sir. As you saw, we have got you in the army. Welcome aboard, sir. We got that rapier in your hands as soon as we were able to. I respond back mentioning that, oh yeah, you're right. Ghosts do have low hit points. We should totally be not as afraid of ghosts as I currently am. And Suggestpler responds back to me with, better take 3 shocks just in case. Maybe my memory is wrong and I used a mage with spell power. That's fair enough. Yep. I'll go ahead. If you see ghosts in the future, I will attempt to take them out, especially in a single location. We do have one here on this shard. It's here, right? Yeah, ghosts. So I just don't have a... I've put so many good spells on Urzanar that I can only fit like 2 shocks on him. We could try that with life. And I could just replace all these spells with shocks. We could walk in there and see if we win with just shocks. If there's 3 ghosts, though, that will be a tough battle. If there's just 2, we'll probably win. Let's take to build the tier 2 school, by the way. Oh, we need a church. Alright, that's going to take a while. Ooh, and I need to use the bathroom. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. Alright, I'm back. Let's go ahead and keep getting through the comments. Lost Fremen says, very entertaining episode, Tim. Oh, thank you, Lost Fremen. I'm always, I always feel a little, embarrassed. A little awkward when people, say that they've liked the stuff that I've uploaded. Thank you. That's really touching. Thank you. In fact, this entire shard has been very good for you. It really has been, hasn't it? We are earning 149 gold. Not bad. For 222 gold and 6 gems in our army, that's really nice. I really like that. We're doing well on the economy side of things so far. I think it was really handy that we grabbed that early alliance with the halflings, especially considering how many halflings there were. Look at all the tier 2 provinces there were. 1, 2, 3 of them. Very useful that we didn't have to fight for these early. They gave us access to some location battles that we were able to do, give us a good amount of income, and we got them for free. That's the best. Didn't have to do any battles, didn't have to lose any units, able to take them out really early in the shard. It's also very fun to watch our name units duking it out with all the crazy wildlife while you struggle to keep them alive. I've always wanted more interaction with you guys. I've been trying for years to make my videos more of a let's play than a Tim plays, by trying to get some feedback occasionally as what we should do. It's why I put the next shard up to a vote, because I want you guys having some say what happens here. I like reading your guys' comments. I like taking advantage of the fact that I have great players of this game who have their own tactics and strategies that they use in this game to give me some assistance, or maybe have me think about things in a different way. It's very entertaining. And I'm hoping that by having you guys in our armies, it makes it more, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. I can think of the word, but I don't know what I want to say. It brings us together as the YouTuber playing the game and you as the viewer. You get more invested into the video, seeing a person named after you, especially if I see you commenting a lot and I know that or suspect you're watching the video series. That's really handy too. So like Lost Fremen, you've been over in my Lobotomy Corporation videos for a while now and doing pretty well over there too, along with quite a few other named viewers. Actually, I think everyone over in my Lobotomy Corporation video, or almost everyone over there is named after a viewer or commenter that I've had. But yes, I love it too. I really like it. I feel so guilty losing someone, and I'm going to go out of my way to try to keep everyone alive, and it makes me think more about where I'm moving people in order to keep them alive. As you saw as I fight versus demons, that was pretty close, but I was lucky enough not to have, or skilled enough not to have anyone die during that fight. How awesome was that? That was pretty awesome. Speaking of that, by the way, is anyone still wounded here? They're a little wounded, but they should heal in between as we go back here. I don't think it has a healing spell on them. Kind of makes the game better, forcing you to think more strategically, although when the opportunity presents itself, feel free to make the necessary sacrifices for complete victory. Yeah, so I will do that, like, if it comes right down to it, and I'm like, we're losing people. I will have to sacrifice people to win that battle. It's unfortunate, but sometimes that is the only way I think I can win a few of these battles. And thankfully, I hope, well, rather, I hope you guys don't mind if I have to sacrifice one of your people to do so. I feel always so guilty when I do it, but sometimes, man, that's the only way we're going to win. It's also pretty amazing how all these heroes have time to do anything on this shard, between the non-stop halfling meals and intermediary comas that rise from that. Well, they're doing lots of walking around, so they're burning it. So they go to a halfling village, they get a delicious lunch, followed by a delicious afternoon's tea with muffins and snacks. Then they have an early dinner before they head on out. But then they have to walk like 3 provinces, and so that's like 100-something miles, so they lose all of it in between that. But now with the first upgraded hero and second tier units on the way, you can start to push into higher level provinces. Yep, that's what we started doing. Should be good to see how our merry little band performs in these areas. Crazy face. Yep, I think we're doing pretty well. The fact that Life gained even more command, 2 more slots, his army is going to be pretty fearsome very soon. We'll go ahead and add Sif to this army and probably get another horseman added to it as well. I would like to get a spider added to his army, or that slug or something, but we're gonna have to spend a bit more cash than I would like. Yeah, we have to build the Pathfinders Guild, 504 gold. Then we need the Swamp Trappers Guild. Bird Eaters, Basilisk, Giant Slugs, and Swamp Dragonflies. What do we have in our Basilisk, Giant Slug, Giant Spider? Oh, you know what? Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll aim to build that Swamp Trappers Guild next and get some monsters into Light's army. Alright, what's next? Should be good to see. Oh, I've read that already. Can't wait for the next episode. Oh, thank you, Lost Fremen. I can't wait either. I'm super addicted to Eador Genesis New Horizons, and will remain so as long as I don't see the hyperlevel bug. By the way, did you know that your warrior and maybe your commander can dual wield? Yes. So, what Lost Fremen is talking about is that some weapons are usable in the right hand, and others are usable in the left hand. For example, our Bonebreaker is a heavy weapon. It says right arm. Our Chris is a common item, left arm. Another, like, our short sword is melee weapon, right arm. So our commander could use the short sword in his right hand, and the Chris in his left hand, for example. Yep, you can totally dual wield. I tend not to do it, but it is a very effective strategy. And if we hire a warrior, we will actually be doing that with him. We have 2 very good offhand items for him, and a good melee weapon for his right hand as well. And a leather belt for him too. So we've got gear for him to start using right away. But it will be some time before we hire him. We need 4,500 gold to do that. That's not on the horizon anytime soon. Next up is Froscadur. Froscadur says, I wasn't clear. I meant you either get swordsmen if you're good aligned, or you get barbarians if you're evil. Not mixing them. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Froscadur mentioned you take swordsmen, barbarians, and healers. And I thought he meant to take all 3 of those units. And it could probably work if you've got a way to have their morale adjusted a little bit. For example, a priest could be really useful. It'd be interesting to have barbarians and swordsmen together. But in any case, yes, I got that wrong. So thank you, Froscadur, for the clarification. It is probably more efficient to have one or the other, since you tend not to want multiple. You don't want too many frontline fighters, or they, I call it stumbling over each other to reach enemy lines, because not everyone might be able to contribute to the frontline fight. Although it can be useful to pull out some wounded units and then have them get healed while you replace the front line with new units instead, which I think we did, for example, in the demon battle. Mixing healers with barbs does give the healers like -8 morale if you're an evil master, but luckily the tier 1 cloth store offers a banner I usually buy that gives all units +5 morale to mitigate this morale loss. Mass Bless is indeed a random scroll, not from the tier 3 building. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so I didn't really appreciate how powerful this banner would be until, like, just recently, too. That +5 morale is very nice. With 1 morale upgrade, your units will begin to gain +1 attack and +1 counterattack for having over, I think it is 16 morale. And of course, with more upgrades, that gets even better. So this actually is a really nice way for a commander to counteract the morale differences. But if you're taking an army where you're mix and matching different alignments of units. I think this is probably my preferred banner from now on also. It's better than the attack banner for the most part. Of course, morale can be lowered, so you take a big hit, your morale drops, and then you lose access to the +1 attack and +1 counterattack. But I still think this is probably overall better than the Marshal's Baton, which gets +1 attack only. And about Mass Bless, yes. I thought originally that you had hinted that Mass Bless was available at the Tier 3 Spell School for Light, and that was, I'm like, that's stupidly powerful. If that's the case. Good God, what a powerful spell Mass Bless is. So I am glad to hear it's a random spell. I do change my entire strategy if I find, like, the goals for my heroes. If I find a Mass Bless, everything, like, someone's got to use it. And I need someone to begin taking plus spell power immediately to put it to good use. It is a tier 3 spell, so you're not going to have access to it till later on. But it's so strong, especially if you can grab more spell power on your hero via items or level ups. Alexander says, "Hey Tim." Hey Alexander. Donkeys do not gain the ability to provide meditation units around, which is a little weird because on the sprite you can clearly see a bag with something that looks like crystals to me. Tier 1 healers and halfling healers can benefit from gathering ammo though, because they are not considered magic users. Oh sure, okay, that makes sense. So the healing spells don't require ammo. I guess, like, shamans can't gain ammo next to them, though. Is that right? I get the impression that's the case, is what you mean, Alexander. Thank you for this, by the way. As you've seen, I don't tend to take the mule very often. In fact, this is one of the first times I've had halflings as allies, and I haven't even taken bards yet, right? I do have access to them. I do. I haven't even taken a single bard yet in my army. What the heck, Tim? I've needed the damage and the ability to, again, swap units around so my front line doesn't fall to pieces. And you know what just occurs to me? I probably should take, well, yeah, we're going to take a crossbowman and another, well, we're taking Sif Jespiller in this army and another crossbowman is the plan. Or you could take a border guard, Tim. He benefits from the +1. Okay, we'll probably do that then. I'm sorry, I'm already anticipating what I'm doing with the next video. Lesser elementals and their greater versions are overpowered. I agree, Alexander. I think that the summon spells are a little too strong currently in New Horizons, if I'm being quite honest. I'll totally cast the spells. I mean, they're there. I could weaken, I think, the elementals if I can find them. But they're really strong. Like, really strong. Have you seen, by the way, like, the giant rats you can summon as well? They benefit from summon power significantly. With, like, 3 upgrades to your mage, if you have a summon rat spell, I noticed that I was summoning a level 30 rat. That's ridiculous. It was annihilating entire armies. Like, what the heck? Giant rat, you're the best spell ever. I think they need to tone down the summoning. I think it's a little too strong. I think they need to revisit some of these passives and tone them down as well. I think they're a little too strong as well. Also, different summons have different multiplier to Yep's utility power. For example, you can summon level 20 plus or even level 30 wolves at summoning power 8. Yep, I was just talking about that. Yep. I don't think I agree with this at all. I think it needs to be toned down. It's too strong. I can understand why they've done it because some of these spells are just not that attractive, but they've made them too good now. Summon spells are very strong. I do think they need to be weakened. Eador has been pretty stable for me so far. Had like 2-3 crashes overall, and a weird glitch when I use auto battle with elves on either side. Game shows me a fast-forwarded battle instead of just showing me a result screen. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't had elves yet as an ally. Have I? No, I think I did once, but it was a long time ago. they're a very difficult quest to complete. Because you have to find this one very difficult battle. It's got, like, I think 2 necromancers in it or something of the sort. And you have to save their elven maidens from them. It's a really tough battle. In any case, though, I don't ever do auto battle. Was that true? So, I don't know. That's not true. Sometimes I'll do auto battle if, like, a province comes under attack. Like, the halflings try an uprising and I have a guard there. I was like, oh, I don't care. Just go ahead and do this. But generally, I'm always taking control of the battle with my guards and my heroes. Authority and leader passive skills are broken. I agree. One time I had a leader passive on my marshal and in alliance with the dwarves. Dwarven crossbowmen in siege mode dealt a whopping 40 plus damage per shot. It was really funny to see minotaurs falling line by line after each salvo. Good God. Dwarven passiveers are very strong. Just in their siege mode. Yep, only 3 range, I think, right? But still, that's... God, they do a lot of damage, and it's armor piercing too. And yes, I do think leader is plus more morale for light aligned, good aligned units. Authority is more morale for evil aligned units. And yes, now that I know what they actually do, I think they're broken. Man, your Trimus shard is fine. You can do it. At least you have access to redwood and can trade with Eador for iron. Maybe there's some horses hidden in the plains. On my curse shard, I had only horses for like half of the shard, and overall there were only 1 province with mithril and 2 with iron and redwood on the whole shard, placed on either side of my starting castle. I've beaten it in 349 turns with 17 reversions and a bunch of hair ripped straight from the top of my head when I saw that lastly I surrounded by its castle of Druid Brotherhoods and Hydra's guards. I hate this game as much as I love it. Good luck. Thank you, Alexander. That sounds just awful. About Trimus's campaign, by the way, since you asked... Oh, there's no music over here because I listen to music. I've listened to a playlist I'm trying to assemble for Eador. I am actually sieging Orinor. Orinor defeated local lord, and I am I am sieging Orinor's castle, and I have beaten most of his heroes. This is the only hero he's got left, trying to run over here to save himself. However, there's a big problem. Dinrig only has a siege of 15, and it will take me 97 turns to siege his castle successfully. But yes, Dinrig has managed to do it. I managed to push out with him. I got this Heaven's Rage spell, which is broken, and it's amazing, dealing 5 damage to all undead when cast, and then 5 damage to all undead at the beginning of every single round thereafter, and it never ends. It's a stupidly strong spell. And I used it to defeat quite a few early location battles that would have been way too difficult for me to defeat otherwise. And he's now doing extremely well. So yes, it's going very well now for Trimus, and only had to do 2 reverts over here for him. All right, let's get back to the lottery campaign so we get some music on again. Yeah, thank you as well, Alexander. Yep, but in the end, I managed to do it. I'm very surprised I did, but I totally managed to win this shard, or at least it looks like I'm going to. Bruno, hey Bruno, says, I love old man Tim and his memory issues. Oh man, all you youngsters out there, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't get old. I mean, don't do anything dumb to stop yourself from getting old, but man, getting old sucks. You forget things all the time. You need naps to get through the day. You get so tired. You have health issues. My back's bothering me now. Like, what the heck? I can't do things I used to do, like even 3 or 4 years ago. What's going on, body? As I'm breaking down here. Bruno also says, Eador Genesis is not the most stable game of the world, and probably the mod doesn't help as much. You should keep just in case a backup of the current save, or the one before entering the shard. Yep, so I do both, Bruno. So every other recording, I will go and back up where I am on the shard, copying those files off to a different directory. And when I get to the astral, I always save the astral turn. And I have a backup of the astral turn from the previous shard. So I have a backup right now from before we fought Ohm, for example, when we started this up again, just in case something absolutely horrible happens and I have to restore the game. It's important that you do this as well because sometimes if you're playing a shard and there's a new patch that's out, maybe you want what the patch changes, but you can't do it if you're in a shard already. You have to restore back from the astral. So I make sure I do have backups for this game. For all roguelikes I've ever played, I always keep a backup. Well, actually, is that right? Most of them. I keep a backup of my save game files just in case something bad happens. Because game doesn't care if you lose power or Alt Control Delete to quit the game. It's going to treat it the same way no matter what you did. And so I do have backups just in case something unbecoming happens during the Let's Play. Froscadur says 114.11 and humble. Laugh out loud. Well done, Tim. Nice fight. Happy didn't die. I'm pretty sure Froscadur is mentioning and I double checked the timestamp and he is mentioning the battle against 4 spiders in the last episode. That was a lot of fun. I thought for sure I was going to lose that little halfling or someone to that battle, but we did it without losing anybody, and especially didn't lose anybody, not even a halfling. That was incredible. I am great. I am the best at competent Eador Genesis. I'm not at all, but I like saying it in order to encourage myself to keep going. All right, guys, that's all the comments I got. So thank you guys for leaving them, and I will get this part compressed and maybe uploaded for tomorrow, Valentine's Day. So see you guys then.